Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to one of the greatest three-player Cloudspire game ever recorded in all of history. I'm a commentator. You're gonna hear me in-game chat, commentating chat, and we got another video. If you don't want to hear this commentary, you can just watch a non-commentary video of this game. I'll interrupt myself. I'll say clean jokes. I'll make factual, true statements about the lore of Cloudspire doesn't exist. Area 77 is what we call it. Give you some lore updates. And also tell you about my experience. Just have overcome all these things. What is Cloudspire to all you new players out there? Cloudspire is a lifestyle. Cloudspire is kimchi. Cloudspire is yoga. Cloudspire is blue BGG. You know? It's not Ticket to Ride. It's not Splendor. It ain't Catan. No, it's a lifestyle. And what you're watching here will boggle your mind for all of you newer players. But let me tell you something, as a commentator here, I'm going to factually ruin everything about this game in the process. This is nothing more than a trip into the land of Cloudspire. Three factions we're playing today is the Greesh. I'm playing as the Greesh. They're a little insect faction. They focus on evolving. You hear the babies in the background. This game spares no one. Wife and children, commitment, sacrifice, career. Comes crushing down. It's your master. The Uprising, known as the Mercenary faction. Probably one of the better expansions if you're going to buy one for Cloudspire. When it comes to content, faction. They focus on markets. Everything's free in the market for them. They have their own special draft phase. It's so exciting the babies make noise. And the Brahmin, just a little no good human faction. Steel power. You know. Very defensively aggressive. So one thing unique about Cloudspire 1v1v1 is you can choose multiple factions, can choose the same person to attack. That doesn't happen normally in 2v2s. And it's a game of politics as much as it is a game about control.
Burrower and I have a larva evolving starting its evolution. Okay, and Tim, you get to go.
There's nothing more satisfying than being teamed up against by two factions and holding off. Setting up the right towers, the right defenses.
Ooh, I like that. Hunter. Damn.
So what's the core of this game? The core of the game is simple. To remember the rules and all the talents.
Okay.
That's the core.
Yep.
Let's go. Rapid fire. What's burrow? Answer me. Gateport. What's that? Rapid fire. Overload. What's that mean? How much can you sell a relic for at the market? Come on, rapid fire. Give me these answers. Evoke. What's that? You know? You gotta be able to rattle off these talents off the top of your head. That's the core of the game. Learn the talents. The second core of this game is get on Discord and ask your 1,000 questions. What happens when an enemy attacks me on my gateport and I got a stack of units there? Who takes the damage? Who retaliates? That's right, baby. It's not just a game.
Whoa.
Connect. Get involved.
That's a real question.
You know, go to game tournaments.
You know that. Ooh, you were playing risky. Okay.
Make mistakes.
Ethan playing risky.
Make risks. Here's a perfect example.
Yep.
Piranha player.
Go. 3 sources.
Reveals 2 landmarks. Relentless. What's relentless? Come on, come on, come on. You gotta know this by now. Relentless. What's relentless?
0.
It was on the screen. Oh.
Then,
When he retaliates, you roll the dice. Until it's 0 or 2, it keeps dealing damage to the unit.
okay.
Now, why would he reveal 2 units of Relentless when minions must attack?
Okay. Oh yeah.
If they can. So let's see what happens here.
Same as we do.
His minion has to attack, doing 1 damage.
Get to roll it. You ready, Ethan?
Relentless dice. That's 1 damage. He's got 2 health left.
2 damage.
2 damage. He's got 1 health left.
3 damage.
He's dead.
Knocked out. Dude, that's what
That's
it
it.
was. A risky play, man.
Risk and reward. Consequences.
Yeah.
Yin yang.
Okay, so my guy's
EMC
gonna start
square.
walking. I mean, he's in here. He's doing that process. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3.
Chair squeaks as a reposition.
We're gonna extend
Comfort.
this one. We're gonna reveal this one. Fair fight. Sucks, but I have to.
One thing you gotta realize about this,
Yeah. Punch you back. What you punch it for.
in many ways a masterpiece of a game, in many ways a disaster.
The burrower, smack him for 1.
Depends on your life commitment. It's like marriage. Disaster.
And, object.
Or masterpiece. How committed are you? It's like fitness. It's like your
Correct. Yeah. All units.
yearly subscription to Planet Fitness. Is it a disaster or is it a
Now,
masterpiece?
you have Reap, and once per
New Year
round, once per
resolutions.
wave, if I'm adjacent to a Sourcewell, Landmark, or a Spire.
Reap is great.
6 dice and gain how much swords?
Reap is one of those things where you want to
D6, come on.
you want to get early and you want to suck that source out.
3, yes, I'll take 3.
On +1 source.
Plus $1. Alright. And my turn is done.
So that's 1 full round complete. Or 1 full turn for all faction units complete.
You want to do your lookout first? You probably should. Yeah. Do your lookout. Did you get your 2 source for that reveal? Dude, Tim, I'm being nice to you, man. When I play against Ethan got no love for me because Ethan beat me up. He played it wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm already making mistakes here.
Are you? How?
Yeah, I
Here he
didn't
goes.
attack reveal at all. Then just add Osh from 1.
Boom. Boom. He catches it now.
Correct. Next turn. Yeah.
You don't have to reveal a talent, a unit, a landmark,
You guys want?
unless it's engage.
Okay.
Get a seltzer. Grab a soda. Let's sit down. We got another hour and 20 minutes left of this game.
I'm playing already 2 games.
So I do 2 damage.
Yep.
This,
Yep.
and then I kill it with my hero.
Yep. Oh no, he only. Oh yeah, he does not have
Oh,
hunter.
there's a hunter. Okay, never mind.
So he only do 1.
Okay.
Yep. You didn't reveal the other one.
I did not.
Interesting.
So yeah, I mean, this isn't really commentary in the sense of strategy. It's commentary in the sense of what the hell's going on the board.
Gets his promotion.
So let's take a 1,000
And then
mile aerial view of the situation.
my reward is actually
Cloudspire. Some say it's a MOBA game. Some say it's a tower defense game.
ongoing. So this is
I say
entire game.
Mm-hmm.
it's just a very asymmetrical, complex game where you're really just trying to understand what the hell's going on for the first 20 playthroughs.
1 fewer source.
Is that for the Bronin? Oh my god, dude.
Now here's a relic.
Good one. Alright. Oh man. Okay.
And in this game, all you're trying to do is you're trying to control your fortress, aka your base, from not taking damage.
Go 1, 2, 3, and
Yet
then
in the end,
burrow, actually.
you're trying to also damage enemy's base.
You can burrow twice.
Newer players will struggle with the asymmetry
Ability. So burrow is pretty
tremendously.
ungrouped only.
Um,
After this unit movement, you may remove all its health and place it on an adjacent non-path hex, ignoring terrain type.
it's very common.
This isn't. It is now inactive. Nobody can touch it. At the start of your next turn, this unit flips over, recovers its full health, and takes its.
But like I said, it's lifestyle.
Damn.
Lifestyle. How's your job going? If you haven't committed 5 years to it. Lifestyle. Like Michael Gladwich said, 10,000 hours. You know,
Okay, object's gonna attack him for 1. He's gonna retaliate for 1. Larva's gonna attack this guy for 2. And he's gonna retaliate for 2. No match. Okay. That's it. Tim's turn. Yeah, technically you could do that. Holy crap. Yeah.
now on this board, there's
Whoa.
different terrains. There's rocks, plains, roads, mountains, no trains. Same ticket to ride. And different minions and heroes can move of different terrain types. Be aware of that if you're a newer player. Check your Merc minions especially. Check your upgraded minions as well.
Whoa! Well, that changes a lot.
Because those little subtle things on the board can tremendously change your approach to it and your angle to the outcome of the game. We'll make mistakes here. This game is guaranteed to make mistakes. If you're playing Cloudspire and you haven't made a single mistake in a playthrough, be humbled.
And an upgrade. What are you getting attacked?
Or get humbled. But you're not going to get humbled because you're playing by yourself, you know what I mean? Or against somebody else. That Another thing about this game is it's tower defense in some ways.
Good call, Ted. That was a good
You
chat.
build towers, and towers can be built on source files. They're little blue things on the map.
You can do that.
Right now, they're covered with landmarks. There's little white chips, that's landmarks. Underneath them is this blue source, and you can put towers on.
Fire, exploration, attack. Okay, our turn.
And towers fire every enemy movement turn.
It flips over.
At the end of the movement, the towers get to fire at them.
Within what range? Attack range?
Adjacent. All right, so we're gonna go.
But you don't want to invest all your money or your source into towers because they cost source to build, because you also want to be advancing your faction
Sparse fire.
through fortress advancements.
Exploration, attack. Object is gonna kill off fair fight.
But the thing is, if you just do that, you're not building defensive
Source.
towers.
Six.
Enemy get close to your front gate.
Priest.
And that's the
Give me a
balancing
roll.
game.
Dang, we all got relics. First round. That's incredible. I'm gonna keep this. And then, he's gonna get upgrade. I am going to give him. I'm gonna give him temporary health. Yeah, you got a sniper, weren't you, there, son of a bitch?
Another thing
I
is,
saw it coming there. Okay,
when
and
heroes
this guy
kill
has to
units,
attack you for one here, and you-
they can get upgrades. Attack, health, range.
Okay.
If they kill enough units, get enough upgrades, they can promote. Become stronger. Like, what kind of game is this?
Yeah, I don't
Blade Wall Tower.
So good, man.
What kind of game is this? I can upgrade my heroes. I can advance my fortress. I can build towers. I can buy units from a market. There's relic cards.
Sparse fire. A 1.
Factions asymmetric.
Yeah, you
Guys,
can destroy
do
guys.
not buy this game.
He does destroy them.
Just don't buy this game unless you're going to be putting at least 10 games in. 10 sessions.
Die.
It's just not worth it. If you watch this video, you're like, what the hell is Cloudspire? It's probably the worst video to watch, first of all, because I'm not even telling you much about the game.
Give me 3 source.
I'm just telling you about the experience.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you this,
What upgrade do you want? What do you want?
it's a masterpiece,
Oh.
but do not buy it. You know, it's like, I mean, this is a bad analogy. It's like,
On that now, that's nice.
hmm,
Dispatch. Okay. Well, that's not it. Oh, yeah, it's close to that's good actually. That's it. Damn.
I can't even think of an analogy of what it's like.
Are you exploring?
That's a good, that's what it is. There's no analogies for it.
That's a tower, dude. Oh no, and he'll kill him.
So, what's going on
You
here?
have to engage,
Engage.
yeah.
Some Merc units,
Yes. That's the reason.
landmark units you reveal have engage. Engage means you have to attack them if you must. So you must, if you can. No option.
bring me from 0 to 1. Let's get another promotion on the off.
So yeah.
You know what this is like? You know, Cloudspire's like, I thought of a good analogy.
Two traps.
Were you ever on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, chat, whatever you call it, yippee yap, WhatsApp,
One.
and you see one of those guys come to a piano in the middle of a subway, and they just start playing. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, oh my God, it's masterful. It's a masterpiece, this man, this woman, this beautiful sound, and the audience all observes and watches in awe. But that guy ain't learned that in 5 minutes. He committed. That's Cloudspire.
Sparse fire.
You watching this going,
Sorry.
oh my God, these are Gods among men playing this. How do they know so much? This is, at this point, I would say thousands of hours. I think we crossed the 1,000-hour mark in this game.
Okay.
And still we ask questions. And still we're confused. And still we're learning.
Okay, this kind of sucks, Tim. I think you miscalculated here, but 1, 2, because it's still, yeah, I'm only 2 right now.
And really the question is, as your chair squeaks into position,
I'm actually gonna reel it. So
what's your purpose in life?
And then I'm gonna have to attack you for 2. And then you retaliate.
How much money do you want to keep throwing away into
And that's the end of the way.
your board game collection?
Okay, question: are we doing events in this
Games that are still wrapped up sitting on yourself. Kickstarter.
Tim? Yeah.
GameFound.
Solve is your general preference.
The newest, greatest thing coming out.
I think it just makes it more.
Frosthaven. Gloomhaven.
Source Bath. At the start of each play,
Madeira.
they gain 3 source for each of their heroes that occupies the source well. If you stand on a source well, you gain 3 source.
Burn Cycle. And all these other
At the start of your turn.
massive
For each of their heroes that occupy a source well. Yes, if you have 2 heroes.
collection of games. Look at your board games shelf. Ponder upon it.
Yes. Okay.
How many of them will you truly
Yes.
truly
Alright, now everybody
play?
get 7 source. So that's gonna take
And by play, I mean understand. By play, I mean
Okay, hold on, let me see. Can I see him?
dive in.
Okay, what you got, Tim?
And if you spend 1,000 hours, will you look back and say, yeah, that was worth 1,000 hours?
Scrub one.
How many of those games can you say that? Yeah, it's worth 1,000 hours.
I just want to see what it is quick.
And every time I pick it up, it's fresh, it's hot, it's new, it's steamy.
Giving me an extra 6, bringing me from 10.
You know, it's challenging, it's refreshing. I can play the same 2 factions over and over. You know?
I am going down. I'm going. There's too many good options. I'm gonna pass.
That's what I mean.
I do want the relentless though. That'd be nice to.
This is just one long infomercial, an hour and 24 minutes of Cloudspire infomercial. That's all this is, really, this
And
commentary.
then you get your market phase.
If you made it this far, my God, why are you still here?
A 6 source.
Why are you still here?
My advanced spires.
But yet you're probably
I am going.
laying on the couch, phone in hand, going,
4 source to put.
I'm gonna get that one game that's gonna change my life. That all my friends are gonna wanna play. And my family get together and go, bring it out, my man. Did you bring it to vacation? Did you bring any board games to vacation? And it's the one. It's the one board game.
I'm gonna get the first source drill upgrade.
And maybe it's Cloudspire. It's most likely not gonna be Cloudspire. And that's what I mean.
I am going to unlock Evil Purifier. When a minion finishes evolving, I gain source rewards shown on its basic side.
Some of you got that.
Okay,
Some of you didn't.
When one of my units defeats a spire, I place the last.
I mean, how much
unit from that spire beside
hours per dollar value
at no source cost, ignoring upgrade.
is it worth to you?
Deep drill, drilling outpost can be placed.
What's going on here? We're upgrading our factions. Each faction has its own unique fortress advancements. And when I mean unique, I mean it's pretty darn different. I mean, they will all factions in some way will kind of control the market a little bit. That's some similarities in the sense. But as a whole, that's the only thing they have similar. Everything else is a different approach, different angle, different just a different mindset. It's a mindset.
Spending 3 source, going down to 0. My capacity
No.
is now 30.
Damn. That's a good one, Ethan.
So as you're laying in the shower, watching this video,
Alright, Ethan, what do you...
wine in hand,
First, Ethan, who's your mark?
thinking, this is a hell of a confusing game. Damn right it is.
Right now.
Because you're only,
Okay.
what is it, 19 minutes into this adventure.
I have no room for minions with this guy.
I'm gonna shit attack. Ethan. Seriously, boys?
We're going around to the prep phase.
I'm trying to be nice here, okay.
Brawler player brings out one hero, Cramp the Mighty.
Damp Skitter's coming out, and then
And I'm bringing out one
What upgrades do you have?
minion, Damn Skitter, and
No, for your.
my hero Object's coming out again.
What is that?
3. I can roll a dice if I'm adjacent.
I brought him back to heal him.
Fire or Earth landmark, and gain source on a D6 dice.
And what is Uprising Player bringing out? One hero, one minion.
Oh, you got burnt out too, don't you? Yeah, you already, yeah.
The chair squeaks.
Go first.
What does spawn do?
At the start of my first turn, during onset phase, I may place a lava from my barracks to an adjacent path hex.
And you have to pay for that? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You're starting to see the board get populated with towers. The brownish towers, the greenish towers, there are towers. The white towers, uprising towers. The gray towers, the bronze towers.
It's my turn. This guy's gonna start.
And all you're trying to do with these towers is just mitigate the damage that's going to hit your fortress. I mean, it is so hard. It truly is very hard to try to explain this game
Blocking in pretty much?
with a live playthrough.
But they have to move us on the first turn.
It
so
really is.
throw a person here.
I mean, like, what's happening there? Do you have any idea what just happened there? Even the baby don't know what's happening. It's crying. What's happening to baby goes? Well, let me tell you what's happening. The Greece faction, at the start of the onslaught phase,
3.
if you have these towers out, you can spawn
Dig.
free units adjacent to them. For free.
Okay. And then during my turn, I'm gonna roll D6
For
dice,
free.
source
That's what
dice
happens there.
For my harvester. Oh!
Ooh, 6 source.
Come on,
You think I made my money back from Reap?
baby!
You damn right I did. Damn right I did.
Spice fire, exploration, attack. We're gonna hit this guy, killing him off, giving me 3 source.
Like, and you might ask yourself,
I was like,
how the hell do you play against a faction that can spawn free units?
oh.
How does any other faction respond to that? That's a damn good question.
Ooh, you're gonna do fire shot.
And that's the game. It's like 60 chess with a little bit of liquor and a cigar
Yep. Give me 1 source.
while you're sitting on a yacht
I'm gonna put a toxic secretion here.
and the yacht's landed.
It's actually going to attack.
It's still on the dock.
Yes.
It's a lot happening, you know?
My turn. So let's have Corellia and Maddie go up here. Let's have Osh go over here. Let's have Osh explore this.
So another thing you're gonna realize here in this game is
Another engage. Is it
normally
really?
minions,
Oh, damn.
there's 2 types of classes of units. There's minions, there's heroes. Minions have a silver lining, heroes have a gold lining. How can you tell? In this video, it's impossible. I'll be honest. But I do try to bring out the little
Oh, first thing, this guy keeps
sticker overview of the units to tell you which ones are hero, which ones are minions.
build option. And we
Unless you have 1,000 hours,
resource going down to
you ain't
7.
gonna be able to know which ones are which.
Option.
Like living off top of the board, I'll tell you right now which ones are heroes. Callus, Object, Osh, Cram. You're like, what the hell did I just say? You damn right. Put in 1,000 hours.
And then movement phase.
Well, why would you do that?
Move out here.
When there's new board games every single hour coming out on Kickstarter. Buy me, buy me. Oh, invest into me. I'm the next best thing. Trust me, you'll love me. Forget about that. You gotta fight against the machine.
Okay, Spire's firing at him.
So why do I roll dice? Towers. When towers attack, yeah, that's the sound of glory. 2 damage is the most damage you can get. That's glory.
Yep.
But let me explain what happens. One thing that makes this game very soothing, romantic,
Alright, and that's it for
That,
you, right?
arouses the mind of men is everything is pretty much predetermined. You know how much damage you do.
What?
You know how much you
Oh,
get you back
auto
for.
aggression?
Whoa,
Let's say,
what is that?
What else is left?
Auto
Yeah,
aggression?
you hit all 3 of them, man. I'm
Let's
like,
listen.
what's left?
What happens here?
Oh man, you lucky. Oh, it's gonna blow up. Oh, it's exactly 1 health. Is it 1 health or 2 health? I think it's exactly 1 health it blows up. Yeah. And it's 1 health, isn't it? Entropy. Yeah, exact 1 health. Yeah. Oh no, you're good. 1, 2, 3. No, you're not.
Why is he not good?
Hunter.
You have Hunter, and Hunter is not optional. Am I correct? Hunter is not a main.
No, Hunter's not
Heals up the
optional.
Damage, yeah. Shit.
What happened to the Brahma player?
I'm sorry, man. Like, yeah.
What happened to him?
Hunter wasn't because yeah.
He hit
That's it. He's dead.
3 engages in a row from landmarks. Talk about brutality.
Graham there if you want. I mean, unless Tim's Jack. Because that's 3 sources.
Now, for new players, you're like, what does that mean? It's simple.
Blows up, killing you.
He pretty much had the stack against him from the get-go.
Oh, man, dude.
But he could have mitigated it.
Ethan, I feel bad, man.
He could have healed using survival. What's survival? It's a talent. What's that talent do?
You could have healed for 1. That's the
Here
thing.
we go.
You could have had him survive for 1, get up 1 health.
I could have
Oh, there it is. Survival. Read it right there.
Yeah.
Don't move or attack, you get 1 health. But he got cocky. Confident.
Okay, start my turn. I get 3 source.
Get humbled, or you'll be humbled.
Sourcewell.
That's Cloudspire.
Okay. Then I am going to try to kill this freaking callous guy. That's my goal, Tim. This guy evolves. Let's just do this now.
Now you might be asking yourself, what's that island on the left? It's an expansion.
Giving me 3 more source. Like I've never like said played these guys. So
Called
it's like,
Portal,
see like what nobody ever did.
Secret expansion.
These are last.
Do I recommend it? Put 100 hours in? Yeah.
I'm gonna put 2
New
names.
players? Nah. I don't see a benefit in
Which
that.
is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You guys have to understand, there's so much in the core game.
3, 4, 5, yeah.
I mean,
now you guys have to run.
if I was stuck on an island,
Yes.
this is all you need right here. And another person.
And then this
I mean, shoot, to be honest, you don't even need another person. They have a solo collection.
1, 2,
A whole booklet of solo missions.
then,
And if you get bored of that, they got co-op missions.
did it.
And then if you get bored of that, they got endless mode.
Okay.
And then if you get bored of that, they have PvP. And then if you get bored of that, they have skirmish mode.
This guy is gonna attack you for 3.
And then if you get bored of that, I mean, you literally need to reevaluate your addiction.
And then that's it for my turn. Dude, you're in a tough spot, Tim. Because he has 3 range. 1, 2, 3. He'll hit there too. Go back base.
And that's what it really is.
No, honestly, I was like, I think Tim's gonna do that.
It's like,
How does flying work? Would they just whip
as a game, when I started board gaming, I went to all these different gaming groups. And I go to one group, and they play one game one week. I go down the next week, they play another game.
Exploration.
Go down next week, they'll play another game.
Archer.
I go down next week, they play another game. Guess what happens next week? And the following week. And the following week. And I told myself, like, what the hell are we doing here? Guys, like, we're just learning the rule book. We're not even diving in.
Okay, so you're more.
But the problem is,
Okay.
everybody's buying games, and everybody wants to play the new games they buy. I get it. It's exciting. My new Kickstarter came in. Hey, I just got that new deluxe edition. I get it.
Dude, I'm like, there's that. Dude, I thought you were
But-
gonna smack on base.
I don't think that's not what board game is designed.
Fire. Damn it. Yeah.
I don't think that's what board games are designed to do. You know,
Yep, I am right about that. And
it's
then,
not a junky hit.
That bird giving me 1
It's a
sword.
philosophy class. You know, it's like studying classical music,
Whoa.
reading poetry.
You have toxic secretion?
I mean,
I'm not gonna put one.
Okay. And then that's it.
it's like going to a foreign country.
Right there, a story player shirt. When they gain 3, if for each hero that occupies a Sourcewell hex.
Oh, that was supposed to be at the start. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. So if I read the wording correctly, and you guys.
And you know what it's like? It's like when you go to a foreign country.
They occupy a Sourcewell.
If all you
right?
do is you go
So
sightseeing
technically,
the
you were supposed to be getting
cool attractions.
because you were occupying a Sourcewell.
Oh, New York City, Times Square. I gotta see Times Square.
His hero was he had a hero
You know.
on his hex.
Oh, I think so.
So you should have gotten.
I gotta see the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
So you should have 6 source right now.
You know,
Do you want to do anything? Technically, yeah. Do you want to do anything with that source?
I don't even know what you see in Canada.
I guess you do this commentary, yeah.
What's attractive in
But here's
Canada?
why I ask. Here's why I'm asking this because if you stand on a rift walk, it's technically a source hex.
But like that's all you do. If you go just
So I'm gonna go
to the
1, 2.
main attractions, You get nothing. Nothing. Just that hair. That's all he sees, the hair. Nothing. You gotta hit that corner. You gotta go to that side market.
Okay, Spires Fire.
You know what I mean? If you go to Philly, you get the Philly cheesesteaks from that little famous stand. You're not getting a Philly cheesesteak. You're getting a tourist trap. That's what board game is like. In these groups, these little sit downs. You know, oh, the new game. What's the cool feature? Oh, this game, they have this cool new mechanic. Let's try it. Oh, this cool new implementation. Oh, they took deck building and they did something different to it. Oh my god, it's a new campaign version. It's a new legacy style. But like, if you don't dive in and you meet the people, understand, you know what I mean? You just don't get it. You miss out on so much. And those that, I mean,
Second build option or your first build option?
maybe I'm wrong,
Because you upgraded also, yeah.
but I won't even review a game until I at least played it 15 times. Why do I do that? Go on my channel, watch In-Game Reviewed. It is a pain in the ass.
And then Spires
You
Fire,
think me?
Exploration, attack, boom, knocking us out.
It's gonna take me 5 years to review Twilight Imperium. You see what I'm trying to say? Because if me play it 15 times, that's 15 guaranteed days of my life.
What a
Because it's the
play.
fair shake.
Thank you, Tim. That's it. I'm a heroes in
And even 15 times doesn't even give an honest review of a game.
So at this point, I mean, really, it doesn't matter where I go. So let's just.
And I think that's the rub of Cloudspire.
Just go here. Because if you roll blank, great.
You know what I mean? One,
Resource for you.
it takes so much to learn the game. So much.
Reprioritization.
Two, you're gonna make a crap ton of mistakes.
Upgrades between their own spires as desired. When done, each spire must have at least one upgrade.
What are we reading there? That's event cards. You want to mix it up? Add event cards. They changed the game dramatically. But let's get back to the story. Like,
Just like that. Okay.
and I get it.
Oh yeah, don't forget about that.
I'm a reviewer. I gotta make money. I gotta put content out. I gotta flood my channel. New video updates, new videos, new videos, new videos. What's next hardest thing in BGG? Let me make a video about it. You know, because I want to get views, eyes on me. You know, I get it. We're in the market age. And if you're not getting views, you ain't getting money. But boy, sometimes games like Cloudspire, they really get thrown under the bus in the process. You can't play this game 10 times and say you got a good grasp of what it's about. You're out of your damn mind. It's like going to gym 10 times and saying you understand what weight loss and muscle building's about. You know what I mean? Are you falling asleep yet?
Yep.
Are you still here? 33 minutes in. This is game theory. What just happened in this game? Do you have any idea? Don't worry about it.
Must spend 4 more source, go down to 6.
Don't worry about it. This isn't even commentary.
And build this guy right here.
What the hell's going on in this channel?
Hey, look at this little bugger.
This is just rambling. So as a Greek player here, what I'm trying to do is I'm just building a lot of, really investing a lot of money, a lot of source into building a lot of offensive towers because I could spawn free units. That's all I'm doing. Because I can get free units on the board. That's a win. Why would I not?
Yeah. Well,
And the chair makes some noise.
yeah, but you're already maxed out.
Yeah.
So it's like, you put it on the tower, Tim. Yeah, I mean, like,
So a little more chaos.
yeah, exactly, because you have none, yeah.
That's what I figured. Okay.
But yeah, just re-roll it, put it on the tower, and you can then re-roll it.
Unreal.
We're gonna spend 4 source for Evo Accelerator, going down to 2 source, and that means whenever
Just
the ball
unreal.
hits walls, I can roll the dice. Back to you, Tim. Dude, these freaking like creation, they're so like pain in the ass. Like I'm literally spawning 2, 4, 6 CP worth of units.
That's it right there.
So you like them?
Okay, let me give you some context. In round 3,
Oh,
you only get to spend 9 CP for units, command
How's
points.
that, Tim?
Okay? Just because my towers,
It's a good game.
I get to spend
Oh, great.
15 command points because I get 6 CP for free. Do you see what I'm talking about?
We got a 0 source.
And you might be saying, how the hell do you play against a faction like that?
Let's put my last 2 swords.
You can. And you do.
Go down to 0, and I'll put another fortification upgrade. Can I get a fortification upgrade? Thank you.
So yeah,
But Tim, I'm not your enemy. You know that, right?
I know.
I mean, like, you're
I mean,
literally.
I'm just you have a lot of spires. I want to
Okay.
get a big one.
Okay, I got you.
it really is,
You can do that.
Oh yeah.
and I'm really gonna tell you
Mix
this,
between the two, right?
and I'm gonna beat a dead horse.
Okay,
I'll be honest.
Tim, what are you choosing?
Listen, I haven't played many games, many board games.
Okay, and then Ethan.
I have many board games,
It's understandable.
but I haven't played many different board games.
Okay, and now we're going to prep phase.
But nothing becomes dynamic
God, man, this is
until it becomes specific.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm
You know?
I don't know what to do here.
And
Okay.
if a board game,
So I'm building Gamp Skitter
if not even a game, a movie,
and a Skitter. So 6,
know,
9.
if you can watch it over and over and learn something new,
And then all of my larvae.
listen to the song over and over and hear different, you know, lyrics and how it
From the
comes together.
build phase.
Watch a
Play as
movie
build option, place a purchase merc unit,
and just catch something you didn't
type
catch,
and declare
even though you've
merc
seen it like
unit
100
type
times.
larva. Means that I type gain the
You know, that's
merc
almost
power
like-
wave, at the end of the wave, discard the merc, so all my larvae
That's
have
what makes it, you know, so
literally,
good.
Like, this tower is godly. Okay, so first turn.
And that's what makes Cloudspire so good. And if you're sitting here,
So I'm gonna do again. Tim, I'm gonna be cheesy.
you know what I mean,
Just try it
it's sitting on your shelf, still wrapped up in,
out.
you know what I mean,
And
shrink wrap. Piece of advice, leave it like that. Just let it stay in shrink wrap. You know,
And then I'm gonna roll my d6.
because if you ain't got it out yet, there's no point in getting it out.
D6.
It's because it's gonna take a lot of time.
Alright, I'm not complaining. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. This guy can. Yeah. Yep.
You know?
I have armor. Don't forget. So no damage.
If you're sitting in your car in your parking
Yeah,
lot,
all
lunch
my-
break
all
right
my
now,
larvas have armored or armored.
you got $150 in your bank
So I'm
account,
gonna attack your base for one. Now,
and
here's
you're trying to
thing,
find the
because I'm
next big
attacking your base,
hit,
you can't have your unit take
the
it
next
to your
big,
base if you want.
you know,
And then you get 1 damage.
Yeah. 'cause
Rush.
that's correct.
next big, intoxicating feeling from your next purchase.
One.
Don't buy this game.
Okay.
Don't
this
do
guy's
it.
gonna attack Tim in his base. 'Cause he's flying. He can't-
This isn't that game.
Okay,
This is
so now-
commitment. And if you understand that, oh my God, you're gonna have such an amazing time. But if you ain't got commitment, don't even start. Just pack it up, sell it, give it away.
He's on here. Is he still flying technically?
Don't burn it. It's not ecologically safe
No, he's
because
not-
everything's, you know,
Yeah, because it's the tower becomes the tower. doesn't
Plastic
become-
and-
Yeah.
PVC piping in this game.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe recycle it. Maybe give it to somebody.
1 damage. Second one.
Go to your retiring community, give it to the people that play the board games there. My God, maybe they might learn this thing
I'm going to use
on their
Yeah.
recreational time.
him and then finish it with Callus.
Assault.
But if you got this game,
House. Yep.
I'm going to keep this.
you got a group of friends,
Oh, very nice. Now it's Ethan's turn.
and this group of friends are
He can't
going,
leave
hey man,
because I'm blocking him.
what if we just invest, you know what I mean, the next 20 sessions into one game? With this game out. My God, you'll enjoy it. And if you're new to this game
Notice it. Come
and
on.
you're going to play PvP, here's my recommendation.
Then you
I'll
choose
keep my
range or
recommendation.
impact damage.
Play this in faction.
Yeah.
Play this in
Yeah.
faction like
So
3-4
impact
times in a
damage
row
range.
when you're playing with each other. Just so you can understand that one faction.
Okay, he's dead.
And then swap.
Let's build a
You
top
know,
section there.
don't include event cards at first.
Little bit of- ooh,
I wouldn't even recommend including the market at first
you know,
or
I'm
relic
using-
cards.
You know I have to put that there.
You know, just PvP, no market, no relics, no
Dude,
event cards.
there's
Just play
a
it
lot
like
of
that.
firepower coming at me. Like, I hope
And then after like 2 games, add the market in. After your 5th game, add relic cards in. After your 10th game, you know, really starting to feel the flow of it. What's the best way to play it? 1v1, 2v2, 1v1v1,
Spires fire.
1v1v1v1v1.
1 damage, which is nothing.
That ain't possible. It's only a 4-player game.
Source Siege.
I don't know.
Good master.
This is one of those games where just getting on the table and watching, observing other players play
That finishes evolving, give me 1 source.
is just as good. Because every faction's asymmetrical. It's not like when you're playing your faction, everybody else is playing the same faction. You know what I mean? It's not like a Euro game where it's like we all have the same actions. Put a worker here, get the same outcome. You know, it's like, hey, I'm playing Brahmin.
Dude, even, I'm like trying to like figure
You're
out how
playing
because, like, this, I know
Grove
the
Tenders.
probably on there or something.
Wow, the Grove Tenders can do
I'm
that.
sure that was it, like,
That's crazy. I never knew that. It's one of those things.
Okay, so I guess it's just move action at this point. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3.
It's one of those things. Listen, we're 41 minutes in. You're already halfway through.
3. Yeah, my hero. Oh shit.
Baby's excited.
My hero's actually gonna come.
You made it halfway through the mark. Yo.
That is it. Spires fire, which is this raised guy here can fire. And then Tim, you can fire. Oh yeah, Tim, you definitely fired. So, 1 damage.
Alright.
Wait, that's armor.
Now you might be asking,
Oh yes, I'm sorry.
hey
thank you
bud,
for reminding me.
Mr. Mortal Compass,
Oh my god, thank you.
is this the best board game? Like, is this the best board game? Why you play it so much?
Oh, let's put it that.
You
Let's
know-
really pray that the RNG god's working for Ethan.
No.
I don't wanna look. I don't wanna look.
Whoa, that's a miss. 1 damage, 2 damage. No, is this Bedgore's best board game?
Okay. Only
No,
two.
I don't think so. No,
Dude.
there's other board games that really
Okay,
cover
let's
other
again, I'll
itches.
attack this again, and then Larva,
Now.
and then the other guy's gonna hit the bottom one out.
Is this a great tactical board game? Yeah.
I am
Is this a
just
great
getting
negotiating board
surviving,
game?
dude. It's
Hell
survival
no.
for me. Okay.
You know? Is this a great political board game? Nah.
I was shocked Tim didn't
You know what I
kill
mean?
him, and I was like,
If you don't want to negotiate and trade,
that's when
you know
he
what I mean?
killed
If you
Natalie.
hate that,
Whoa.
if you hate trying to, you know what I mean?
Okay, so now it's starting.
Do a little Yoda convincing to the dark side, to the light side. Guys, join my alliance. I'll give you 2 gold. No, ally with me. This ain't, you know what I mean? If you're not into that, this is the game.
Alright, we're just gonna come right.
If you want to sway people,
That's it for me.
Cloudspire's not for you. But if you hate that, you hate the negotiation aspects, that's what I mean. But I like negotiating. Twilight Imperium. You know what I mean? It's all about wheeling and dealing.
Now, can you work in
Cloudspire, you ain't wheeling and dealing nothing. You know what I mean? What are you gonna do?
Okay, so it goes on the bottom then. Oh, even
None of that.
Damn.
It's just hardcore tactical decisions, turn by turn, and you damn hope you made the right decision. So, is it the best board game? No. Is it better board games? Absolutely.
The 3 dice of doom.
But am I done playing Cloudspire?
There's a blank or a 2.
No way.
Attack. Oh, snipe them out.
You know, not yet.
2 souls for Tim.
But it's like,
That ends the
damn,
win. Oh, so my base is my tower.
100 plus games and I'm still not done?
Oh, it stays. Yeah, I'll start and continue evolving.
Like-
Like, start my next turn. Yeah.
What kind of game does that?
Now, technically, this is wave 4. Tim, it's you first, right? So let's see what comes out on the market. Now heroes are
We
lost.
haven't even done it, right?
Oh yeah, you went first. You went first. Thank you. You went first before we do anything else. Thanks.
So think about it.
Propaganda. Each faction gains plus 3 CP this wave.
Oh.
Very simple.
I think another thing
Okay,
is,
now everybody gains 11.
if you're sitting at the beach in Bora Bora right now watching this on your iPad, drinking a mojito, wondering,
Yeah, please do that.
hey man, is this the game for me?
Okay, let's look at the market options and.
I would really
before we
say,
make any decisions.
you know, figure out what kind of board game style you like. You know, like ask yourself,
I'm gonna use this.
do I like Little Luck?
For throwaway. Prior to players taking their turn during the market phase,
You know,
gain free market option for free.
do I want to negotiate with players?
As a market purchase. Only Roa
Do I like to have a
or
more
Roa for free.
determined outcome in my decisions?
Yep, and then Tim, you get to go, right?
I want a game that's asymmetric?
Speed boots.
You know?
Man, Ethan, I wish you had those. Ethan, what are you getting?
Do I want a game that, you know what I mean,
I'll only go on there.
is gonna take
Okay, now it's my turn.
hours,
I'm gonna buy this piece of crappy guy for 2.
hundreds of hours to really get a good mastery of? And it's okay. It might not be for you.
Okay,
That's fine.
Who's first in the build options?
I'm going to spend 5 source.
Yeah.
And I can have up to 3.
It's absolutely fine.
I'm going to get the Forsaken Artillery upgrade again.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna to build a tower.
Armchair squeaks again.
No range now.
So you're spawning one up there.
Yes, what's going on?
I'll spend another 5. Each one of the heroes can have 2 equipment.
Yeah. If I was to make it,
Spend 5. And that
I think the saddest thing that's, I
Spend 4 source, going down to 2.
think the one of the
Surrogate chamber. Whenever you attack my base, I get to roll a surrogate dice. And
sadder things that's impacting the board game industry is, and I'm gonna, boy, if you're listening and you're 45 minutes in, 46 minutes in,
non-adjacent unit
and you're hearing this,
base take
I mean, first of all,
okay,
damn.
At this point,
Second of all,
yes, I'm just gonna
I'm gonna tell you something that you might not like to hear. And that's okay.
I'm gonna do it because I think it's gonna be useless.
No.
And I'm gonna put another one of these on here.
I'm not here to win you over with charm.
Okay, Ethan, back to you.
Then
Uh,
I'm going to spend 4 more source.
I think board gaming as a whole
So now anything adjacent that attacks it.
Retaliate.
is never and should never be a solo experience.
Okay, I pass. Back to you, Ethan.
Now you might say, well, why would you say
I'm going
that?
to actually use the 2 range on my
Hmm.
gift webs. My gift
Interesting.
webs plus 2 range. Well, the 2 range.
Why would I say that? That's why.
I need some God, troops.
I was expecting that.
And now again, remember something.
Not either.
This is just my perspective.
There's so many towers that way.
Everybody's got different views and opinions on things.
You have to just
Some
follow
people
the-
like pineapple on pizza, some people don't.
So I have
None is wrong, none is right.
he has
None is left, none is right.
and speed.
Okay.
I have
Neither day is neither light. Depends where the sun's at and which side of the earth is on. You know?
and nomad.
But you know, I think
I think I'm gonna give the 2 range. The 2 range.
it's like,
actually the damn scooters. No, the deck webs.
I'm bringing out a source.
yeah, I just don't get it.
Okay, I'm building a damn scooter. Larva.
I get solo board gaming to learn the game. For example, Cloudspire.
Deck web.
If you're playing the solo version of Cloudspire, you're learning how the factions work,
Ethan, you get to go
you're learning
first.
keywords,
Mr. Source
talents,
again?
mechanics.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, that makes sense.
Yeah, don't ever ask me who goes first.
But if you're just playing a solo game because it's solo, it's like, don't just play a video game. Play Fallout.
When he takes damage from retaliate, he takes 1.
Play Slay the Spire. Go play Bloodborne, the video game. Yeah.
Are you playing next game? Can you turn the grill on?
Man, it's a hot button.
Can you get the chicken ready too?
Fire's fire.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be honest. I think I want to take out your source siege.
Some people didn't like hearing that. But that's okay, you know? Some people don't like competitive games.
Oh yeah. So we're both gonna
Cooperative games.
each gonna attack.
No, it's a source thing.
Yeah. So this one's gonna be first. 1 damage. Oh. And then the other one's gonna shoot. Come on. Finish him. 1 damage.
Let's talk expansions for
That's
Cloudspire.
so much source.
I reviewed, I think, all of them.
That's right.
Okay, so then I just attack.
If you were to say, if you're sitting right now, you know, on a subway,
Oh, that guy.
going to Mars,
His speed.
you know what I mean? If you're in a Hubble telescope right now, orbiting Earth, watching this video, you're going to yourself, when I land back on Earth, I want to get into Cloudspire. This is what I want to do. I've seen the stars, I've orbited the Earth, I've been to the dark side of the moon, and I want to really commit my life to something worthy of living now that I've done it all. What expansion should I get? Mr. Mortal Compass. Please enlighten me.
Now am I good? Okay, so first thing is this.
You know what? Honestly, the one thing, and this is another thing where I appreciate about Cloudspire.
Yes.
There really is no bad expansion,
That would have been very
It
nice.
needed 2 armors.
but there's better expansions. You know what I mean? It's like if you buy an expansion of Cloudspire, you're never gonna go, "Oh, this was 100% waste of money." With one exception, the only expansion I do not recommend buying,
Source, come on, baby.
only one. Hear me out. Only one,
That's not bad. That's not bad. I'll take
and
it.
that is the Spire.
Okay.
Um,
I forgot about my hero. Oh my god. Yeah,
what do you call it?
Yes, I can Spire to that bit too.
The Spire miniatures for the Uprising and the Horizon's Wrath faction.
Thank goodness.
That's the only expansion I would recommend. Pass on.
Okay. 3 dice.
There's only one.
10. 1 damage.
Only one I think is not worth anything.
2 damage. Oh, you
But everything else,
3.
it's good.
God.
It's content. It's great. It's quality.
You are?
It adds flavor.
Okay. Wow. Wow, 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 wow.
It adds,
Okay. This guy's
variety,
one,
taste.
1, 2, 3, 4. Knock him out. Yeah,
You
and
know?
the last guy to kill him is going to be this guy. So he's going to come over.
Now, let's get to the specifics. I would say Grease expansion, great.
Source up to 9.
Uprising expansion, great. Horizon Wrath expansion, great. Base game miniatures,
I know you have no
great.
bullshit tower coming
Premium health chips, great.
So I'm ready
Um,
for it. Look how much tower damage has been going on between me.
Portal Seeker expansions,
Oh,
it's good.
Alright, Tim, it is
It's not great, it's good,
your turn.
but it's not bad. Not bad at all.
Hey, you wanted to attack a tower?
Yes.
Then there's that pack of event and relic cards expansion. Bounties. Something bounty. It's good. It's not great, but it's definitely not bad. You see what I'm trying to say? Every expansion is well thought out, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Cloudspire. Thank you, Chip Theory Games, for not packing a bunch of doohickey nothing expansions just to pump more money into a product.
Yeah, like I have to choose this during the.
I'm not going to mention games,
during the build option. I have to
but
put this
there's
guy
too many of those floating around.
No air defense, please.
Jeez Louise.
Splash. Shit. Okay, that's even better. I like that, Tim.
So,
The 5 tower limit, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
that's my recommendations. Did you get the list? Did you get it? Did you write it down? Mr. NASA man?
Dude, my phone's been on for literally 3 hours.
That's a good one.
Just get anyone. Just get any of them. They're any of them. They're all good. Now, if you're a new player, you said, "Hey, listen, I gotta get just one. Just give me one slot. Just one expansion."
Obviously, this guy.
Okay, NASA man. I'll tell you which one it'd be. I'd say get the Uprising. It gives you market chips. Gives you more solo, more co-op, another faction. I mean, it really spices up that game. Get that. That's a good one.
Really good today.
It's a difficult one, but it's a good one. The Uprising factions are kind of neat in the sense also that really they're the only faction that can deploy 3 heroes on the board. And once you upgrade them, the only faction that can give you 2 equipments per hero, which is incredible. The problem is though they're also very delicate to play with because you only have 1-2 minions, I think, if I'm correct, and everything else, every single thing else, you gotta get from the market, and it's random. And you're drawing random things, and you're just trying to make it work. You gotta put a puzzle piece together. So it's definitely difficult to learn, but it provides so much. It's like 20 some market chips.
Actually,
Yeah, I'd say that kind of thing.
That's incredible. That you can use in any game, in any solo, in any co-op, in any PvP. That's a good one to start with.
Yes, thank you. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Resource for that evolution. Going up to 12. It's incredible how much source these guys can suck up. This guy evolves, give me 1 source, and I can roll the dice. Muckwell. Promoted Muckwell. Oh. Yeah, but you know what sucks about him? He loses his range, but he gets that extra attack.
Put the range on them.
No, I'll put the range on the damn skill. Yeah.
Just a moment of silence for the Cloudspire games that never got played.
Alright, shoot. 1, 2,
For the Cloudspire players that gave up early, 3 games in.
1,
And I get it. I do. It's not for everyone.
Start evolving him.
I ain't gonna pretend like this game's for everyone.
1, 2, 3. This guy's gonna start evolving. 1, 2.
Armchair rattles.
Okay, and then this heal is gonna actually probably that splash damage is gonna be juicy. Hold on a second. I almost want to go here then to keep that juicy splash damage away from me. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it was here. 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. Alright, and yeah, can I move this guy here? Legal splash. Is that fine? Is that legal? Can I move him here? I forgot this thing a splash. This guy's stuck, but these guys have to do that.
Where's it from the back dying?
Oh, he is literally staying here.
Like, did you just catch any of that?
Go for him.
Okay.
There's so much happening.
And then how much does splash? The splash is 1.
Yeah. No, oh.
Ooh, you missed.
1.
Oh,
So you just
1 damage. And these splashes doing 1 damage to all adjacent units. You might say, but why didn't that 1 unit of the health chip on top of it get damaged?
And then we'll go
Because it's inactive.
this guy. Oh shit. Okay.
Inactive means cannot be
Then my hero's gonna die.
in any way interacted with.
Jackrabbit is going to
Another rule.
off his flying guy, giving us 2 source.
Did you catch that?
15. And I think that's all the attacks that can happen. Yeah, that's it.
So what's going on in this game is just because my tower presence, I've become a threat to both players. So
You're both going this way.
both players, they have to. I mean, I don't even blame them. They have to start doing something about that. But the problem is, this is the last wave. And
Inspires fire. And I just roll for him.
the Uprising player decided to attack the Brawny player.
Light.
And then I'm gonna kill this, giving me resource.
Okay.
Which gave me a breathing room.
Attack.
There's a couple mistakes made in the game for you pro players that are watching.
You could run
I shouldn't mention them, but when I was cutting the clips up and watching them, none of the mistakes we made were major enough that they would have swayed the game
Okay. So
that I'm aware of.
fire. You said you wanted to target the source stage.
I know we had a Gek Web that moved, that didn't move any closer, but Callus sniped it out, I'm pretty sure. And he would have done it either way, whether it moved further up or not.
We'll go after Nomad.
Give me 2 source.
2 source, 5 to 7. And then we're going to grab an upgrade.
I'm going to read you something, a note from CTG, otherwise known as Chip Theory Games.
Source stage is just going to knock this bottom off.
And you tell me what this note says. After our hour of sitting together almost, I'm just gonna read it, and you just, while you're sitting there, you know what I mean, on a warship, you know what I mean,
man.
part of the
1, 2,
naval training in your bunker,
3, 4, 5. I need to spend
you know what I mean,
5
on a top secret laptop, getting in illegal Wi-Fi, watching this video. You tell me what this note means to you
1, 2, 3.
as a future board gamer.
1, 2.
A note from CTG.
That guy's gonna stay there.
Cloudspire is kind of amazing to look back on.
2.
Started years ago as a
Spire.
fairly simple concept that we feared may not have enough meat on the bone, has evolved into an absolute feast of a box that sits in front of you today, or that you guys are watching on the screen today. Cloudspire was one of Chip Theory's game's earliest prototypes. As other ideas took root, it sat in the background, waiting for further development and the right kind of spark to ignite into a full-blown game idea. At long last, we hit upon the right combination of ideas, which fueled our decisions to bring the entire concept to life. Like all Chip Theory titles, this game is a labor of love on the part of many, many people. I want to issue a special thanks to Ryan Howard for his countless hours of world development and writing. And Ryan, this is my note. I haven't read much of it. I want to apologize. Damn PvP is so good. I'm not even into the lore. Sorry, Mr. Howard. You know what I mean? Just the PvP is too damn good. You know, I'm not even diving in as much as I want to. You know what I mean? Let's continue on with the reading. Along with the assistance of several of the map designs, to make sure Cloudspire's deep lore and story came through loud and clear the solo campaign. Thank you also to Justin Schwab for excellent work on the inside box design, and Shannon Wedge for hours upon hours of work, putting into editing and streamlining both the scenarios and the rules for this game. Most of all, we want to thank our amazing Chip Theory fans and community. Without your support, both financial and otherwise, we couldn't create and dream up crazy things we make. You're truly the lifeblood of what we do. Thank you for your support. Wish you many exciting adventures and battles in Ankar. Josh, Adam, and Josh. Did you get goosebumps? See what I mean? Even in the notes on the creators, it was a passion project. Passion. And you could feel it. It wasn't this game, Cloudspire. I don't think they ever were like, this is gonna make us a ton of money. This game, let's market it to the masses. Let's simplify it. Let's dumb it down.
Well, it doesn't matter because you can
Let's streamline it.
every time I attack his base, so it's
Let's really make it
Did you
accessible
dice again too then?
to the larger market.
Yep.
You know, I guarantee you in their meetings with their CFO and their financials advisors, whatever they are, and their
Remember his
backers
toxic
and
is
so
the
forth,
damage.
they were like, damn, this is a passion project. You know, this thing's not going to sell much. You know, we have hotter hitters. You know what I mean? Better IPOs. I mean, better money grabs that we can focus on. But let's make this. This is our original prototype. This is the game we wanted to make before any other game. And that's what Cloudspire is. You know, and you can taste it. You can feel it. You can sense it. You know, their decision was more based on an overall commitment than it was an overall capital gains. Because 1,000 hours in, I'm still learning so much.
Start with the siege.
Let's do some 2 damages.
Going to deck web.
1.
Let's go with the
It wasn't a pump and dump. That's for sure.
2.
But that's okay. Because companies still gotta make money.
Then we get to attack. He's gonna attack for 2. And then this guy's gonna kill him off.
Will this be the hottest selling game?
So he's gonna attack.
For 3, but 2 damage.
Realistically, no.
Then that guy's gonna just straight.
Spiritually,
You get 5 stars.
emotionally,
Oh, wait,
I want to
this
say
guy's gonna
yes.
attack your base for 3.
Damn good game. It's not perfect.
Object, whatever.
It's got flaws. You know, if you're not playing 1v1, the downtime can get pretty up there because of, you know, analysis paralysis. I'll give you that. I ain't gonna argue with you. You know, you ain't gonna argue me. I ain't gonna argue with you. You're right on that. You know, some people argue that the event deck is, you know, too swingy. You know, I don't agree. But, you know, a lot of players will take the event deck out. You know, no hard play, no foul play. And I don't think the developers will be upset about it either. You know? Because there's so much more in the game. You know what I mean? And imagine that.
Remember, toxic creation if you step next.
Put yourselves in their shoes. Your company. You're young. Immature. You know? You got a raving, small fan base. And you're looking at some projects ahead. You know? And you're going, okay, guys, we can make this game here. It's going to make us a ton of money. But we have this little passion project that brought us together in the beginning. We hope it makes a lot of money, but, you know, it's going to take a lot of dedication. And we're going to lose a lot of fans in the process. Or a lot of consumers. Let's be more proper here. We're going to lose a lot of the consumer market. Some reviewers, they won't understand it because of the pump and dump mindset of the reviewers. You know what I mean? But we're passionate about it and we want to make this thing happen because if we don't, man, why the hell do we make more games then?
Attack dice hit. 2, he's dead. Holy shit. That was a
So
kill.
yeah,
Good. 2.
maybe this whole entire commentary,
3. Good.
I mean, Jesus, it's 2 hours and 7 minutes in.
Now, if Ethan rolls a
If you made it this far, maybe it's just a love letter. Thank you, Chip Theory Game.
So I am going to that front.
This video took me damn weeks to put together,
Oh, I thought it was a tail.
you know?
Okay, so Roa is gonna kill. Oh, he's armored. Shit. I don't know if I can attack. But these 2 guys will attack this tower. Yeah, so we're losing 2.
That was a moment of silence right there.
Attack upgrade on there.
Moment of silence.
Right, Ethan? Yeah, I have to do it. Armored, I guess it might as well attack. It's gonna do nothing, so we're attacking this guy for nothing.
You know,
Sucks. That was a miss.
you might be, you know what I mean? It might be 2075 in the future. You're scrolling through YouTube, looking through Arcanian, you know, relic game review sites, you know, board game review sites. You might have went to your grandfather's attic, found a bunch of moldy ass games. And there's this one game there called Cloudspire. Mr. Man from the future, are you listening? And you open this box up and the rulebook's all rotted because it's made out of paper. But you can tell it says Cloudspire. You go online, you find PDFs, you download them. But all the game components are great. Event cards are still perfect, pristine, PvP. All the chip components are there, great quality. You got the miniature set. Grandfather died. It's 2075. I don't exist anymore. I'm not alive. Where am I? Most likely not. And you're watching, you go online, you want to search up, what the hell is Cloudspire? You know what I mean? Then you watch all these reviews of people that played it. You know, minimum, talking. You know what I mean? Not understanding the concepts, and then for some damn reason, some idiot decided to write a little note on the bottom of the YouTube video saying, hey man, if you guys want to check out a in-depth commentary, guy just talks randomness for hours, check out this Mortal Compass dude on this one channel. You click on it, and now you're here, sucked in. 2 hours, 9 minutes. Not 2 hours. 1 hour. 9 minutes. 3, 2, 1. 1 hour and 10 minutes in. And you're like, what the hell? Is this guy a prophet? Holy shiz. How do you know it's 2070? How do you know I found this in my grandfather's attic? My god, it is pristine. And you're wondering, should I play this game? You know, everything's digital. Should I download the rulebook off a PDF site? You know, here's my advice to you, Big Papa. Whatever you are in the future, whatever you identify as, whatever creatureling you are, you know, give it a shot. Give it a shot. This is entertainment of 2023. You know, that's entertainment you've experienced here. This is a hidden gem. You know, but let me tell you something. You're probably most likely struggling with your attention span because everything's so fast-paced in 2075, you know. Everything's boom, bam, beam, bam, bam. Everything's Neuralink. Everything is, you know what I mean?
Yep, yeah. So I'm going to roll against
Patience might be a problem for you then. You know, get it here, get it now.
behind you up there, see that? Yep.
No.
1 damage, nothing.
But yeah,
Okay, now it's my turn.
it's worth bringing out those PDF files.
I'm just gonna go here.
Go to Chip 3 Games website if it still exists. You'll find them there.
Ethan's turn. Ethan, your turn.
Damn, you got a badass grandpa. Remember that. Lucky punk. He didn't pay a penny for those games.
We're going to.
You know what I mean?
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy's going to attack. This guy here.
Because all those other games are gonna rot away in that attic.
Yes, okay. And now you have to.
From all that mold and humidity and weather change. You got Scythe? The only thing's left is the miniatures.
God, I caught that now. Oh, and this guy.
Got Unfathomable. Everything's rotted out. Paper. You know what I mean? Crumbling.
Another resource. Because he's assault. Yeah. Okay, now it is my turn. So I'm just step back here. We're gonna select this guy for 1. Okay, Ethan. Tim, your turn. Ethan comes here. He has to come here.
Now the game comes to a close.
Okay.
The final act.
Again.
The final moves. The final countdown.
He has to come here.
It's coming in to attack me.
Okay.
Try to take my base down.
Attack my base for 2, and I get to roll. Once per wave, when your fortress
Roll the Sergei chamber dice.
place the resulting unit in the fortress
Protect me.
on the loaded side, apart from your deployment step. Any damage dealt to this gate is applied to this unit instead of the fortress gate retaliates as normal.
Do me a favor.
Unit is placed
Pause the video.
the unit placed
Stretch.
cannot be deployed.
Clear your mind. Get some fresh air. You know.
Where are we at?
Take a drink of water. Dehydrate.
Oh, thank God. Ethan, I survived this by the skin of my skin. Okay, so you do 2 damage to him. Okay, and then the base retaliates for 1. But the force retaliate. Now it's my turn. I just move up 1. I'm going to snipe out this guy to save my ass. Thank God. And then you're going to go, Ethan. And in this case, you can move up. Or you
Okay,
can
get back into it.
Yeah.
Focus, focus, focus. You don't miss this.
Two, because he's the surrogate guy. And the base retaliates for 1.
Boom. End of wave 4.
Oh.
This is the end of wave 4.
Now,
Who wins?
I think Ethan, no,
Who wins? I mean, my god, did you even pay attention?
12, 13, 14. I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, just by 1. Oh, dude.
Ronan's 14.
I for sure thought
Greesh,
that was
15.
I'm like,
How much points does Uprising have?
dude, how much you have?
15. He gets 10.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Oh my god.
Oh, how'd you get this?
Because I sold the one, what's it called?
Uprising 15. Greesh 15. Ronan 14 points.
Yes, I have 7.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Holy sh! 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
Oh my. 3 players, 1 point away.
Oh, dude.
I think it's
No.
What happens if you're tied?
I don't know. Ethan's gotta look it up. I have never.
We've never had this happen.
Whoa! 15, 15.
Listen to that excitement.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14! Bro! I knocked you down to 3 health and you're still 1 away
15,
from
15,
winning.
14. Listen, you're already 2 hours 50 minutes in. At this point, I just want to say thank you.
Oh, source. I thought that was your health.
You got out of your damn mind for listening to this whole damn thing.
Get half the source.
I want to say get a life, but at the same time, you probably have the best life. You know what I'm saying? You know your priorities. You know your joys. You know your goals.
Yeah, I guess if it's time, we're gonna be the same for anything.
My God.
Fortress power, the faction with the most gate health wins the game, which should be at this point.
There it is.
If it's still a tie, you look at source.
Yeah, so there you go. So yeah.
Health and source. Okay.
Then if it's still a tie, you look at number of spires.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
hero is what it was.
And not thank you for watching this channel,
Hit me once.
Yeah.
but thank you for celebrating Chip Theory Game
That was
and their
Dude.
ginormous investment into putting Cloudspire on the table.